Alright guys, welcome to channel Ukadmin, a warm welcome to my channel as always. Going to do a very quick weekly stroke fortnightly update video. I'm going to pull up my Windows calendar and quickly show you guys that today, or right now, is the 21st of the 11th 2019. I was gaming last night, which would have been Wednesday night the 20th. I'm going to be high-end gaming for the rest of this week, the 21st, the 22nd, 23rd and the 24th. If anyone wants to play with me between these days, please let me know. Going to try a different strategy this week with regards to the games that I do have installed rather than the games that I will be playing, to just see if that can create a bit more of an audience and a bit more interest with people on my Discord server, with friends on Steam, etc, etc, even people on YouTube, that people that may not know me, or that people may know me, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's get rid of the calendar for now. I'm going to start off this video and just quickly show you something that actually happened earlier tonight, which would have been the 20th of the 11th 2019. You can see a screenshot. I'm using Firefox to access my FTP server here. These are screenshots saved on my home network on my FTP server. So the top part, or this top left hand section here with the links and everything, will be censored out obviously for privacy reasons, but you should still be able to see the screenshot. There are also screenshots in 1920 by 1080p, but I think if I zoom into them at some point, which I am going to do, they might blur a little bit because they're a bit close, but again, I can only apologise for that in advance. So as I said to you a moment ago, I was gaming Wednesday night, which was the 20th. Now, as you can see here in the background on Firefox, this was when I was gaming, or when I was on Kane's Wrath, 22:18 PM UK GMT. Just going to zoom in very quickly, just to this section here where you can see slightly better, hopefully. You see this guy here, Alpha, with a load of lines next to him. I'd created a game a few minutes before. My game was locked with a password because I was waiting for somebody to join me on my Discord server, who once again didn't end up turning up due to technical difficulties. What those technical difficulties were, I still don't know, but I will hopefully find out at some point. So I was let down by somebody on Discord once again. So when I received a direct message or a personal message off Alpha in game, who said to me, do you mind if I join you, can I play? I closed my game down, turned the password off, recreated a new game and let him join and hosted my new map. When he joined my new map, when he joined my new game without a password, he said, oh wow, this looks cool. So I was like, oh thank you, like that, in the lobby, in the game lobby, not the actual casual one lobby. Anyway, we got the game underway, we started. It was a 2v2 versus brutal randoms on my new map, Arctic Mountains by Frosty Bonds. And long story short, we loaded into the map, and after about 3 or 4 minutes of like constant focus, because I focus when I start a game, because don't care what anyone says, brutal randoms, they can come at you hard or they can sit back for a little while and still come at you hard. It just depends, and as you know, random is random. I was random too, and I ended up being given Reaper 17 in the game. Just going to switch to this screenshot now on my FTP server. Now please bear in mind that whilst I was doing what I'm talking to you about now, I was on a different part of my network, on a local PC. I wasn't on my high-end gaming network, so I do apologise if any of the screenshots are a bit blurry in patches or in places, but again, you can still see what's going on. You can see here that Alpha is here, okay? I'm Reaper 17 over here in purple, and I was basically for the first, like I say, 5 or 6 minutes building and working on my base. I had my exit pod out, I had like nearly 20 odd tripods out, and then I just glanced over to his base and I thought, wow, what is this guy doing? And I seen all these power plants here, and then I seen 3 tier 3 tech centres, and then I seen the tier 2 ones, and then I thought, whoa, he's got 3 epic units. He's got a Redeemer, he's got a Hexapod, he's got a Marv, he's got 3 MVCs, he's got 3 super weapons. Look, super weapons in red, top left hand corner, look. I thought, what's this guy doing? I didn't realise at first, because when I play in any game, I play to win. I zone in, I go into a little bit of a bubble. I mean, if I am on the microphone, I can communicate, don't get me wrong. I'm a good communicator in game. If I'm on voice chat, I still can communicate. But one thing I don't do is type, because I find it a massive distraction. Now, I did see him typing to me in the early stages of the game. He was just saying, oh, this map looks nice. I was like, oh, thank you, thank you. I said, you know, give it time, explore it and see what they throw at us. But I could clearly see that this guy was cheating. He had dozens and dozens of watchtowers on the main entrances of the bases. He had sonic emitters. He didn't have a lot of like vehicles, like he didn't have a lot of mammoths or shatterers. He didn't have any gun walkers. He didn't have any avatars. It was just like pure hardcore epic units, super weapons. And towards the end of the game, before I finished the game off, he was starting to build on a lot of different infantry from the three factions. But what he didn't realise was, about several minutes into the game, maybe about 8 minutes into the game, I built a signal transmitter in my base. Again, I was Reaper 17, and if you just focus on the mini-map here at the moment, I'll just zoom in for it for you. I was here, I was purple, I went right up the left hand side of the mini-map with my mothership, right across the top. Thankfully they didn't expand to here, the top middle, and I went straight across, and just before his nuke or his iron cannon and all his super weapons were able to fire, which was really concerning for me, especially seeing that he was cheating clearly, I managed to sneak into the enemy base and wipe them both out before his nuke went off. I actually killed both of the enemies with my mothership 29 seconds before his rift generator. Sorry, before his iron cannon. Oh no, sorry, he had a nuke before that. He had 21 seconds on his nuke, 23 seconds on his rift, and 20 seconds or 29 seconds on his iron cannon. And I was really concerned because I thought he was going to use these against me, especially the way he was building and the arsenal he had. But thankfully he didn't, and he didn't get a chance to use them with my quick-witted thoughts, you know what I mean? Like I say, I snuck into the enemy base and I obliterated them with the mothership. Yes, a cheap way to win, but I did it because I was witnessing something, like I say, 5 minutes before that was scaring me a little bit. It was scaring me. I was thinking, I mean, he couldn't have done it. He couldn't. What more could he have done apart from team kill me? But I don't like being team killed at the end of the day, and that was the impression I was getting from him. I thought 3 epic units. I thought at some point he's going to turn on me here. He's going to hit me with 3 super weapons, and then he's going to attack me with all his epic units. So I thought, I know what I'll do. I know you can't see it, but if I just zoom in again, I had a load of shock troopers here in the left-hand corner of my base with the disc upgrade. I thought, if he comes to me, I'll go for him. I'll give him as good as I can give. And at the time, just before my mothership struck, I think he had about 34 Reaper tripods and multiple gun walkers, if I'm not mistaken. You can see some gun walkers here. I had no air units, but I had a lot of ground units, and I had a super weapon of my own as well, as you can see there. 40 seconds till I could fire it. But he didn't get a chance. I also had my status shield ready in case he did fire on me. Again, I would have protected myself as best as I can. I had my Overlord's Wrath to back me up, my EMP. I thought I could maybe do a lot of damage back, you know, if he does turn on me, but thankfully he didn't. However, after the game, I spoke to him in the casual one lobby. Again, I could type there because I wasn't gaming at the time or playing. And I said to him, Alpha, I said, why did you cheat in that game? I said, all you've just done is ruin my game. I said, yeah, okay, we won. I jumped in with the mothership, did a cheap kill. I said, but why was you cheating? He said, oh, it's just an engineer exploit. I said, look, don't come on my game cheating again, okay? I said, I don't like people that cheat, excuse me. I said, and I don't play with cheaters at the end of the day. I don't play to cheat. I said, I like to play fair and I like to have fun when I'm online. I said, that's all I want to do. I said, I don't do PvP. I like comp stomps, etc, etc. He just laughed at me, went LOL, you know, like most kids do. He's probably a kid, a teenager or something, or could have been in his 50s just acting silly, I don't know. But at the end of the day, he ruined my game, but he didn't get very far anyway. So if you are on the CNC Online community at any point and you see this guy, feel free to avoid him, because I certainly would. Like I say, he said absolutely nothing wrong to me in game. He wasn't rude or anything like that, but he cheats. He clearly cheats, as you can see. I don't need to say any more on the matter. So, I said to you earlier in this video, I'm going to go with a different strategy this week. Instead of actually telling you games that I am actually going to be playing, I'm going to tell you some games that I've got installed on my network that I can play this week with anybody, if anybody's interested. Now, sometimes I normally say Killing Floor, I normally go Killing Floor 2, Left 4 Dead, you know, and then it's normally the same each week. Now, yeah, it's normally the same each week because I don't branch out. Again, I'm in a bit of a rut here, and I need to break free from it. And obviously, if I had, like I say, more people to play with, I won't be in the rut that I'm in. You know what I'm saying? But meeting people and playing with people online that are reliable is a difficult thing for anybody, especially me. I mean, I've been trying to build friendships, make friends with people, and find people that are reliable enough to play with for the last like 18 months, going on 2 years, and it is some tough going. I don't care what anyone says, but that's me being brutally honest. Now, with regards to games that I'm going to be playing this week, I'm going to share some games with you this week that I do have installed and that I have ready to go at my fingertips if anybody does actually want to play with me. Friends on Discord, friends on Steam, people that just watch this video on YouTube, or anybody for that matter, you know, on the World Wide Web. So, yeah, I am going to be playing some C&C this week. It's going to be maybe a bit of Canes, a bit of Tiberian Wars, a bit of Red Alert 3. Again, they're probably going to be skirmishes because, again, reliability of people, very unpredictable. Would be nice to be able to play with somebody that I can rely on, that's half decent, etc, etc. But again, I might be asking for Santa Claus to come a bit early for that, you know, because right now I think Santa's the only person that would play with me that's probably half decent. But there you go, have a chuckle at that. But yeah, games I've got installed. I've got the Left 4 Dead's installed. I've got Supreme Commanders installed, so the Forged Alliance, the Supreme Commander 2. I've got all the Darksiders installed, so Darksiders 1, or Darksiders it's called. I've got Darksiders 2, Darksiders Definitive Edition. I've got the Dead Islands installed, so Dead Island Riptide. The Killing Floors installed, KF, Killing Floor 2. I've got the Company of Heroes installed, Company of Heroes Forged Alliance, Company of Heroes, no, it's not Forged Alliance, it's Company of Heroes, sorry. Forget the Forged Alliance, I'm thinking of Supreme Commander. It's Company of Heroes and Company of Heroes 2. I've got all the Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army games installed, so Sniper Elite 2, Sniper Elite V2, Sniper Elite V3, Nazi Zombie Army 2. I've got a lot of Call of Duties installed. I've got Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4. I've got Call of Duty Ghosts, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. I've got Call of Duty World at War. I've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new one. What else is there? What else have I got installed? I mean, there's some games I can't play online. I mean, I've got it installed because I do really enjoy it, but I've got games like Return to Castle Wolfenstein. I don't think that's available online anymore. I don't think you can play it on multiplayer, but again, I play that. What else have I got installed? I've got Shoot Many Robots. I've got, I think I've mentioned the Left 4 Dead, yeah, Left 4 Dead 2. 7 Days to Die. I've got Dead by Daylight. I've got loads of different games. So basically, what I'm trying to do is, the strategy I'm going with this week is I'm banging out there a list of games that I'm just telling you off and this is all off the top of my head. This is all from memory, and I could be missing out a lot of different games here as well. This is installed and ready to go, set up, controls, everything. If anyone wants to play, instead of actually saying I'm going to be playing this, I'm going to be playing that, and sometimes I don't end up playing it. I thought it'd be a lot easier just to say some of the games that I do have installed and ready to play if someone wants to play with me. So yeah, if any of them games that I've mentioned to any of you guys out there on YouTube, Discord, Steam or anything like that, anybody watching the video wants to play with me on any of them games, please let me know. I have a vast Steam library. I could install dozens of other games. I do have dozens and dozens of other games that I don't have installed, but yeah, I'm available, happy to play, happy to make friends. It's just like I say, it's just very difficult to do that these days online, I think. Yeah, some people might have the odd good friend or the odd couple of good friends, but to get a good group of friends together that play online regularly, it's really hard. I don't care what anyone says, it is pretty hard. And I'm not talking about 3 or 4 friends, I'm talking about 5, 6, several friends, 10 friends, you know, that are online regular, proper gamers, you know what I mean, you know, that know how to play, that know how to have a bit of respect for each other, treat each other right and stuff like that. Oh, that's the type of gamer I am. I like to have fun, relax, chill out, share experiences, share love, have a laugh, have a bit of a giggle, bit of friendly banter, not serious banter where 4 or 5 people are bullying 1 people or 3 or 4 people are bullying 2 other people. It's just not my cup of tea. That I just walk away from them type of things. I just don't like people like that, full stop. And I've heard about things like that on YouTube in the last week or 2. It's horrible, absolutely horrible to treat people like shit online. Just because they're sat behind the keyboard doesn't mean to say you should treat them badly, because at the end of the day we're all human at the end of the day, and that's all that should be important. That's all that we all should remember. Everyone's human, you know. So anyway, I've been banging on now for I'd say a good 15-20 minutes. Again, I like to do my weekly stroke fortnightly update videos. I did promise throughout last year and earlier this year that I would do them more frequently for you guys to listen into, to see what I've been up to. Little bit of a teaser for you as well. Don't want to say too much, but I've started my third. I'm talking like a scumbag here now. Third. I've started my third CNC Kane's Wrath and One Vision map yesterday. So I've got a new map coming and a new map on the way. I've got no date set for when it will be released. I'm just going to take my time with it, because the 2 maps that I've made at the moment, Paradise Island by Frosty Bonds and Arctic Mountains by Frosty Bonds, I spent a lot of time on them, worked hard on them, and they've turned out to be pretty nice maps, quite entertaining maps. I've played some good games on there, recorded them, and I hope you guys too. Sorry, I hope you guys have had some games on it too, and enjoyed them too. If you actually have got them installed or you've played them before. So yeah, I've got a new map on the way. What else am I doing? Got a couple of new servers as well, a couple of new gaming servers. Don't need to get into that now. That can come in another video. And I'll probably release some nice videos over this weekend as well, you know, maybe some premieres or something like that. So keep your eyes out, but please come along to my Discord server and join in, and you know, come along, say hello and get involved with the other members. I think I'm nearly at 700 members now, not far off anyway. I can't remember, to be honest, but I think last time I checked it was 660 odd members. It's not big, I know, it's only a small server compared to some, but you know, I've worked really hard on it, and like I say, all I'm trying to do is find people to game with and have fun with. So if you want to play with me, let me know. I'm not going to say it again. Video's up, video will be up tomorrow, and then I'll be gaming and relaxing on Steam, on Discord and on YouTube, whatever. I'm easy. Give me a shout. See you later, guys. All the love in the world. Take care. Have a great week, stroke weekend, and I will be back hopefully next week with another update video. Probably the same jargon again, but hopefully it'll be something a little bit different. We'll see anyway, won't we? Anyway, take care. Bye bye.